So basically we are doing this mollusca. So it is a animal kingdom. So animal kingdom, in that we have vertebrates and invertebrates. This comes invertebrates, right? So invertebrate was, what is the difference between invertebrate and vertebrate? So invertebrate, they don't have backbone. So the backbone protects highly developed nervous system. So difference between two subclass is in the level of development of the nervous system. So invertebrate exhibit various symptoms like sensitivity to light or noise, stinging or burning sensation, motor tics or jerks. So we see similar sensitivity in the nervous system of mollusks. So they panic when they have to receive an injection. But here that panic is different from the plant kingdom. So the mollusk, they further divided into the bivalvia, gastropoda and cephalopoda. So bivalvia features are double wall shell like the two halves of hinge box. They fasten themselves with the bottom shell. Gastropoda has the features of single wall shell which spirals outwards and to one side as the animal grows. A head with eyes and tentacles, a large flat foot designed for digging and locomotion. So cephalopoda has the features of, the shells vary in this class. They may be external as in the nautilus, internal as in the cuttlefish, or even absent as in octopus. Head with eyes, foot divided into tentacles and arms, which have suction rings. The survival mechanism of mollusk. Mollusk, when threatened, want to escape and go inside a shelter, which will protect their soft bodies. Key features of mollusk: withdraw, withhold, go into my shell, pull myself in, contract, retract, close up, shell protection. So mollusk group symptoms are vulnerable, open. If you remember the vulnerable, that this expression has come in her talk. Open, naked, unprotected, soft, hard shell, attack, defense. She was doing unprotected sex also. That's why she had taken a morning after pill. Survival, confined versus free, tight and restricted, closed within the shell, bored and restricted by the shell, too shy or vulnerable, feeling exposed. Central issue: survival, attack, defense, changing colors, camouflaging, pretending, inking. Natural behavior: withdrawal, coming together, bunching, pull together, close, shut in, pull in and close. Keep the world outside, go into a shell, go out of reach, lose touch, lose contact, lose excitement, life, aliveness, needs protection and dependence. Sensitive to trust breaking, confine, suffocated, split, claustrophobia, encaged, duality, that outside is threatening, so go into shell, but inside is threatening. Bivalvia: oysters, mussels, clams, scallops. The remedies of bivalvia is Concholinum crassotria gigas, Mytilus edulis, pearl immersion, Pacton jacobius, Perna canaliculata, Venus mercenaria. Bivalve more like minerals, more like lithium line, hide. Gastropoda more like plants, Hemamelidae more like nitrum line emotions. Cephalopod, so if you have seen in this, that disappointment, love, grief, that comes, nitrum line thing, hemamelidae like picture also. So cephalopod, more like animal cases, and calcarea line, young energy, profession. Oyster, hermaphrodite, can switch sexes once in lifetime, begin as males and later become females. Develop shell, sink and settle on seabed. Closes tightly in face of threat. Shuts tightly. If closed for a long time, it suffocates. Breaking, broken heart, broken trust, breaking of the shell, hammering, boring, tightness of body and extremity. It tightens its muscles to close the shell for protection. Stuck, fixed, cemented, anchored, immobile, rock solid, hard foundation. Strong issue of being settled, the primary survival effort of the juvenile free swimming oyster is to find a suitable place to anchor or attach itself to. The primary defense mechanism of the oyster is to close tightly at the place into which it is fixed and cemented. The oyster is the most immobile of all the bivalves. Am I going fast? Pearl. Pearl, luminosity, light, glow, radiance, luster, polish, purity, spotless beauty, reflecting, isolation, separation, solidity of self, self-content, personal value or worth, victim themes, immobilized, stuck, paralyzed with fear, abuse and injury, afraid to do anything for fear of disaster, suffocated, closed in, trapped, downward pressure, shut down, darkness, closed open, crushed, protection, sense of solidity, stability, images of stone structures, cathedrals, churches, compression, constriction, isolated, detached, self-contained, whole light, the moon, water, conchiolum, mother of pearl. The innermost layer of the oyster shell. It is a beautiful form of calcium carbonate, many times stronger than the middle layer, from which calcarea carb is derived. Calcarea carb is concerned that others might observe their confusion. Concholinum has the feeling, how am I seen? Concholinum is the secretion which ultimately creates the oyster pulp. Concholinum has a limited, so concholinum is the secretion which ultimately creates the oyster pulp. Concholinum has a limited proving, known for its propensity towards bone and joint inflammation, benign bone tumors. In my practice, I have used this remedy for calcaneus spur, and it has given me a wonderful result. Where I go at charitable trust, you don't have time to take history, because in 1 hour, usually I see 30 patients. So many times, if patient is looking like some symptoms and you are not have a time to do, and this concholinum has given me a wonderful results for calcaneus spur. Interesting rubrics and sensations. Concern over one's appearance. This tips has given to me by Dr. Master about this calcaneus spur. The concern over one's appearance, desire to clean up personal environment, dreams of being in her own womb, catarrh, bronchial tubes, secretion at internal surface, abscesses, suppurations, joints, secretion, internal surface. Stay in clusters, clump together, cluster bunch, tied down, bind, tether, fasten, sticky threads, strings, loops, snap shut, lure, bait, gap, stay open, clam. Oyster is shut most of the time. Clam is open most of the time. Venus mercinata. It is a clam like Calcarea carp, sensitive to impressions, affected by sad stories, horrible news, shuts it out, averse to change, disturbed by having to move house. Ailments include panic attacks, irritation, noise aggravation, eczema, and skin irritation. A way this irritation is shown, the clam buries itself in the sand. A person who needs this remedy, inclination to bury their head in the sand. Procrastinate, reluctant to face up to things they have been putting off. So I remember a case in other song where Dr. Shankaran has shown this Venus mercinata case where, the patient was showing this, like this hand gesture she was doing. Differential diagnosis. Venus mercenaria craves isolation. Calcarea carp enjoys the untidy warmth of family. Just as a clam closes tightly, climbs up to shut out disturbance, proving an intense sense of privacy, resenting intrusion, averse to questions. One more common thing in mollusk is, most of the patient, they have this motion sickness. Venus person craves his own space and total isolation. Pearl person feels overwhelmed, claustrophobic, unhappily isolated, and crushed inside her shell. Venus mercinata is more ambitious than Calcarea carp, high earning and successful, generous in providing financially for others. Claims change gender from male to female during their lifetime. A person in the Venus state may spend the first part of their life in a man's world in their career. Later, they change their lifestyle. There may be some ambivalence about traditional male-female roles. Oysters are fixed to one place. Claims swim cutting through the waves. It lands on the beach and buries itself in the sand. Squirts water through a siphon when it is disturbed. Squirting water from a hole left by tooth extraction into the sinuses and nose was an indication for one of the patients. Claim language.
Dr. Sonal,
Huh?
sorry to disturb you, but there are two suggestions. Can you please adjust your camera? We cannot see you properly. Yeah, it is better.
Now?
And also, please
Okay.
go a little slower.
Okay, fine. That's what I asked you, whether I'm fast or slow.
Yeah. Actually, some participants have wrote so that I disturbed you. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So if they want anything to repeat, I'll repeat it.
Okay, they are just saying
Should I
that
do
please
that?
be a little slow and adjust your camera. So I guess that is okay.
Okay, fine. So scallop, Pactin jacobius. It moves by rapid contraction and relaxation, stronger defense than other. Bivalve's shell is thicker, embed nestle, restrain, restrict, impede, leap, jump, clap, whistle, pop. The whole animal is triturated. Symbol, protection from robbers. Humid asthma, mark constriction in chest. Asthma preceded by coryza and burning in throat and chest. Attacks ends with copious expectoration of tough, frothy mucus. Worse, night. Better spitting out the mucus. Cannot lie flat or on left side. Stubbornness. Always wants to prove to himself in difficult situations. To do something to show that he can overcome the problem. To face challenges, constantly overcoming. Challenges seem a kind of compulsive attitude. Set little challenges as a kind of nourishment. Look like calcarea carp. So if you go on in repertory, when mollusk comes, you'll see the rubrics of calcarea carp and sepia most of the time. But then you have to differentiate with this minute details and all this thing when you want to give a mollusk. Stubbornness, no, this is done. React in exaggerated way if they overcome little steps in their development. Not really able to do things on their own. They feel weak and unable. Little by little try to enlarge their sense of security. Most evolved shells. Last step before moving out of the shell. Lot of catarrh. It is very strong. American scallop. Many symptoms of Calcarea carp. It lives most of its life under the sun. It begins its life as a male and ends as a female. They leave their support as soon as it gets less effective. Many stay at home. They don't get married until late 40s. Marriage is not a passionate relationship, but a contract. Marriage makes facing the future safer. Gastropoda, limpets, periwinkles, whelks, slugs, and snails. So the remedies are Calcarea helicis, Sepia hortensis, that is a white lip banded snail. If you go on internet, no, you can see all the different types of snails on internet. They have given beautiful description and picture also. Cretina peregrina, Cypria englantina, cowrie snail. You must have seen that shells, you know, as a children, we must have, I don't know, we used to play with that shells. Any of you have played as a child?
Yes, ma'am.
Helix aspersa, Helix promachia, Helix tosta, Murex purpurea, Patella vulgata, Tectus dentatus. Keywords common to all gastropods: out and in, closure, cannot access, withholding, carry home on the back, partially mobile, slow, pulled in, withdraw, out of reach, lose contact, inner space, my space, self-centered, self-contained, in my own world, distance from others, disconnected from others, dependence and need for protection, wave-like, sensitive to cold, single shell. So Murex. Murex produces frantic sexual desire and tends to have excessive hemorrhage with large clots, whereas Sepia has scanty flow. So Murex is used mainly in prolapse of uterus. I have used Murex in prolapse of uterus with very good results, where she had a green leukorrhea, she had a piles, she had a uterine tumor, she had a bearing down sensation. That time I was not aware of this sensation method, but on the rubrics and the feeling, you know, I had given her a Murex and it gave me a wonderful result. So she was mild. She had also that panic anxiety. She had a sinking organ sensation. and she had this, which is a underline in Ellen's keynotes, like consciousness of womb. So there are other remedies of consciousness of womb is Helonius. So you have to differentiate. And tired easily, that was the thing. And she had a pain while lying in bed. So the sinking organ sensation is very well marked in both remedies, and also the feeling of bearing down and prolapse. The pains are frequently diagonal and shoot from ovary to opposite breast, feeling as if something pressing on a sore spot in pelvis, right side of uterus. Violent bearing down with symptoms of prolapse, better by crossing legs. So many similarities with the sepia. So now coming to the cephalopod. Octopus, cuttlefish, squid, and nautilus. Cephalopod remedies. Elendon serosa, Loligo vulgaris, Nautilus pompilius, Onycotylus bunksii, Octopus vulgaris, Sepia officinalis, and Sepiodia, squid, ink. Keywords common to all cephalopods: fast movement, extremely mobile, escape, ink, mimic, camouflage, tentacles, grabbing, pulling, deceit, distracting someone and running, hide and conceal, closing, run and escape, concealing, movements, ameliorates, suckers, hooks, no, emit, light, and chameleon. So if you see gastropoda to cephalopoda, so cephalopoda is little bit evolved in his sense. So octopus are flexible, elastic, supple, feel one's way, rely on touch, cut off, detach, lose an arm, compact, compress, squash, squeeze, dense, shrink, expand, enlarge, swell, inflate, spread out, unfurl, loose, roomy, mound, narrow opening passages, cave, crevice, nook, cranny, crack, creep up. So this is the differentiation table I've made about the types of attack. So bivalvia, threat of shell breaking, hammered, crushed, immobile, claims open and shut, oyster, conflict, to be closed in the shell or be grounded. Gastropoda, more action of withdrawing into shell, pulled in, withdraw, closure, cannot assess with withholding, out of reach, partly mobile, lacks any protection, must hide, conceal, close, run and escape, extremely mobile. Hand gestures, bunching hands together and moving backwards. Miasm, bivalvia, psychotic. Others, Cypria eglantina, malaria, and Sepia leprous miasm. So any question? I hope little bit idea of mollusk. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Any question?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Dr. Rima is asking, can you show the pictures of all the mollusks once again?
Yeah, sure. This is octopus. Murex. American scallop. Pacting jocobius scallop. This is Venus mercinata, clam. This is mussel. Concholinum. This is pearl. Oyster. Cephalopod. Gastropod. Bivalve. It's fine.
Yes. Thank you. Also, there is one question. Can you please explain all these three with the patient's behavior, like bivalve, gastropod, and cephalopods? How to differentiate in patient's behavior?
See, if I have shown you the key features of the every bivalves and
Yes, true.
so I have differentiated remedies of bivalves also. So there are features like that in that. So mainly, there is a hand gesture, different hand gesture you can make out. In Venus mercinata, you can see as if clam closing. And if you remember, we have seen the case, Dr. Shankaran's. So the patient was showing exactly clam like open, shut, and then sir has prescribed the Venus mercinata. So
Yes.
And concholinum, if you remember, Algudni sir had shown that concholinum mother and daughters, that attachment and all this thing story.
Yes.
I should have taken out that case, but I thought, the time limit, I can explain that, find out the case and show you that also. So it was also very good case of concholinum. So it's now since 5 years we have done the FCH. How much you will remember, no?
Yes, true.
But concholinum, if you clinically want to use in calcaneus spur, I have a tremendous result with this remedy. Whenever, I can't find any constitutional remedy or I don't have a time with if patient comes with calcaneus spur, because there in charitable clinic, people come mostly all this kind of patient only, calcaneus spur, joint pain. These are the common thing. Usually they come to charitable clinic. So I
Yes.
have used concholinum in few of my cases of calcaneus spur, and it has given the wonderful result because of calcium content in that, and that benign bone tumors given in this also.
Mm-hmm.
Her. So, in case, you can go through the rubrics also, you can go through the sensation method also, you can go, it depends on how the patient comes to you. So my method is like, I don't stuck to one method, like sensation to sensation only. It depends on patient, how he wants to go. That way, I go with the patient. So many times, you get a typical location, modality, and all this thing. Few keynote symptoms, you get a remedy and you prescribe it. So this is the case where she herself went into the sensation mode. She was into totally meditative state only. And this was my first experience also with this kind of method. So it is like that, you have to use different approach with the different patient and different theories. So I will tell, youngster not to stuck with the one method only.
Yes, true.
And you should have a basic knowledge of repertory. I usually repertorize my each and every case. This I came to know, gastropod, mollusk, but what gastropod, even I was not aware of this Cypria inglata and all this. And then I saw this rubrics. So, and then I matched it, and as sir said, synergy, include everything.
Yes.
And go to the deeper source level and all this thing. So I adapted that method in this case.
Yes, true. Okay, great, thank you. So also many people are asking about the book. So as Dr. Jyoti has written and Dr. Upma has also written that there is a book known as Survival Mollusk. So it is a book by Dr. Rajan Shankaran, and you can read that book. It's a fantastic book by HMP. And it is available like all across the globe. Wherever you are, you can book that, you can buy that book online. And there's one more question. Dr. Sonal, if you don't mind, I want to address this question.
Sure.
So there is one question from Dr. Vaishali Joshi. Please quote some case analogy with the features for more practical hints rather than theory. So Dr. Vaishali, my suggestion is, it is not possible practically to give analogy with every feature with a case in one session. So of course, all the features and the defense mechanism and the symptoms which Dr. Sonal has shown in the whole presentation, they were the practical hints. It was not a theory. So you have to look from different angles in the case. So there are many examples like this, but of course it is not possible to take in one session only. So we would try to do another session for this because it's not possible practically to show so many cases, no, for all the mollusks. So she has shown already one case from mollusk group to show that how to reach to the remedy. That's my answer, and I hope it satisfies you.
Yeah.
And so that's all, I guess. These are the only questions. So thank you so much, Dr. Sonal, for sharing this. And also, please share your COVID experience. Recently, you have worked in a COVID ward, and how was that?
See, Yamini, like, when in Maharashtra, they have taken the online examination for COVID-19 as a certified doctor. So they can call you as a COVID warrior and all these things. So we all did in Maharashtra this COVID online examination certificate course. And I thought, why they would call homeopaths. But for my surprise, suddenly I got a call. I was in my clinic and he said, why didn't you come here? So I said, where? So have you not seen your email? So I said, no. So you have appointed as a COVID warrior in NSCI. So I was literally anxious about it, as it is so much fear around anxiety. So even I had an anxiety, how will I do and all this, how will I wear this PPE kit? as it is wearing mask in clinic is, troublesome and all this thing.
True.
And usual anxiety like families at home and all this thing. But Yamini, I tell you, when I went there, I saw the setup. It was a huge stadium. I don't know, you people are aware of it. In Mumbai, there is a stadium, NSCI. So where usually 5,000, 7,000 people, they functions goes there, and people are gathering in huge, like 5,000, 7,000. So they have created this stadium as a COVID. First, they have created as a quarantine center. And slowly with Dr. Lakdawala, he is a very well-known and celebrity surgeon in Mumbai. So he had this idea of contactless clinic, and doctors should, not come into contact with patient, and they should not infect. So he, with one IIT engineer, he developed all this facility where, in that whole stadium, you can share that YouTube link so they can see how the thing is there. And this is the first center in India which has this facilities of contactless. And then with this, they have started at Goregaon also, Nesco Center. From Delhi also people have come to see, and they are adapting this kind of thing. And my intention was to, give homeopathic medicine to COVID patient. But of course, there was a lot of rules and regulations and all this thing. But doctors over there, they were very happy to hear that I'm practicing homeopathy, and I'm not practicing allopathy. And all of them, they wanted to know about homeopathy. So one doctor used to ask me, you have to tell me about the dream analysis with homeopathy and all this thing. So all of them, they were excited to know about homeopathy. And by that time, as it is, arsenical had gone to viral and all this thing. So they all took medicine from me. Of course, I took history and gave them medicine as a preventive. And from, I think, from the government also, now from Nayar Hospital, they distributed arsenical there, but they didn't want to give to patient.
Okay.
So, but I tried my best to, to convince them. They said, but we have to follow ICMR thing only. So they had given me the duty to consult the patient. They had 4 compartments like A, B, C, D. In that one compartment, they had only cancer patient. One, they have a COVID positive patient with comorbidity. Cancer patient with positive. All of them were positive only. One, they used to keep government like police and all this government BMC workers and all this thing. And one, the department, the people who require oxygen and all this thing. And in one corner, they used to keep the suspected cases. So mine was the first batch where the MCGM appointed this MBBS doctors and homeopaths and Ayurvedic. There were 4 MBBS doctors, 1 Ayurvedic doctor, and 2 of us were homeopath doctors. But the other homeopath, she was practicing allopathic medicine only. So, so that was, I used to consult that cancer patient. So the stories of each patient was really like, you feel, what is this like? There was a 2-year-old girl who had a cancer, cancer she had, and she was COVID positive. So her surgery due to that, and in Tata Cancer Hospital, the patient used to come from all over the India. So there were Bengali patient, there were Andhra patient, there were all from MP also, they were patient. So many times, communication was also difficult. So they had a glass chamber, and there is an intercom facility, or in few consulting rooms, they had a mobile phone. So where you can communicate with them with the phone or intercom. So you don't have to get in touch with the patient. So we used to check their pulse, oxygen, and thermometer, and patient used to we have to show them how to tie the BP machine, how to take temperature. And it's really sometimes, you feel like how to make them understand, but
Yeah.
slowly, and they are able to do it. So they understand that way. But it was, since we are into practice for so many years, for us, it takes a lot of patience also. So for us, it was like, okay. But the for young doctors, there were some interns also. So they used to get irritated with this. They are not understanding. Sometimes, mobile phone get discharged. Again, you have to charge. You have to wait for that. All this experience was there. And if what else you want to know, like treatment part of it, what they used to give.
Yeah, if you can tell us.
Usually what they used to give treatment part, that time they used to give HCQ, azithromycin, vitamin C, zincovit, and vitamin D3.
Okay.
That's it they used to give. And we had one endocrinologist also, one gynecologist also, because there were pregnant patients. And I tell you that gynecologist Dr. Neetavati, she, heads off to her, at the age of 60 also, she used to keep mask once she enters in the center till when she goes at her home place. She never used to have a water, she never used to have a lunch, anything. So she was not removing her mask at all.
Okay.
So I really admire her that way. And the staff were really very nice there. They were all cooperative. And once, there was a cyclone in Mumbai. So in Bandra, there were 200 patients. They have to shift here because it was open ground. So because of rains, they had to shift here. So that day, it took me whole day over there.
Okay.
Admission, 200 patients you have to admit. So they all came in the afternoon. So
Okay.
in that, they came in 2 buses. So they all were together. Suspected cases and positive cases, negative patient, they had to discharge that patient also. So much chaos over there. But as a teamwork, you learn like you have to work as a team, because we usually homeopath work single in your nuclear clinic. So I really had a good experience there.
Okay.
I don't know what else you want to know about it.
No, that was wonderful actually. And because, we all were only hearing, no, from someone that,
Yeah.
this is happening, that is happening, and Mumbai is like this. And you have actually worked in that whole setup, and you have you have heard that experiences, and also have seen the
Yes.
patients. So
And
it's so
Yami,
important to
most of
understand.
the cases are, asymptomatic or mild or moderate.
Haha.
And now recently they have started ICU setup, because when I was there, it happened like one patient, suddenly all her vitals were normal, everything. We were about to discharge him, but suddenly he was collapsed. So the interns, took him in the van, but
Haha.
on the way only he collapsed. So
Oh.
that's how they started. Initially they started as a quarantine center, and now it is full-fledged hospital.
Hospital.
So this ICU also, what they have done, in sheep container they have made a ICU. So it
Okay.
is a big hospital now. So there,
Wow, but it
even
was a
their
wonderful
OPD.
idea to convert
Yes,
a
yes.
room into an
Yes.
hospital.
So lot of artificial intelligence, or you can say technologies, they have used it. So it's really wonderful. And I think media doesn't show so much about this,
Yeah.
but they are, I now, one of my friend there, he's still working there with with Lakdawala. So he
Uh-huh.
told me, like, from Delhi also they have come. He's still in my contact. And you know,
Okay.
because I came to know there is a problem of sanitary napkin. So the people, you know, have a diarrhea also, few of patients. So they have uncontrolled motion, you know, by the time they go. So they required diapers also. So
Yeah.
I'm working in the trust, no? So we distribute usually sanitary napkins and all. So then I
Okay.
went with my friend and we distributed that also, sanitary napkins and diapers,
Mm-hmm.
since I am working there. So he's still
Yeah.
in my contact. Sometimes he messages me also. If I said, you know, anytime if you require anything, let me know.
Wow, that's great.
They are very cooperative, but
Okay. Wow. Also, Dr.
overall,
Shailaja is asking, what all medicines did you think at that time? Did you thought of about?
see, so I'll tell you, one patient was there.
Mhm.
She had a history of tuberculosis and she had a lot of cough. And I know uh, I she was a wife of police inspector. I came to know later on, but when I took her symptoms, you know, like I thought I should give her a phosphorus. So many times, you know, in one of patient I saw, I should give a bryonia, I should give a this thing and all this thing. So there are so many times, you know, homeopath inside me was like, I need to give. So one of doctor also over there, he was watching me like, you know, you are like always feeling and all this thing. So they can give, no, I'll give that patient. You give if you want. But I said it is illegal. I can't do that. But few
Okay.
of patient, they came to know about that I am homeopath, so they wanted to take medicine and they took my number also.
Okay.
uh, and recently I am treating one COVID positive patient and I have given him a bryonia. So I'll tell you the rubrics of bryonia.
Yeah, sure.
Just let me see in my mobile it is.
Please, please.
Yeah.
So, many participants are also asking.
um, so what were you were asking something?
No, no, I was saying that so many people were asking that did you get the permission to treat them with homeopathy? So, guys, no, that's what she has explained, that she tried very hard to give homeopathy, or to, she tried to convince the authorities, but they said that they have to obey the ICMR rules, and ICMR has not approved any other treatment than the WHO protocol. So
Yeah.
it was not legally possible actually, but she tried a lot, and so many people are trying in different parts of the country, but somehow it's not actually happening. In some quarantine centers, I know, I would like to tell you that in some quarantine centers they are giving homeopathy as immunity boosters and also for treatment to asymptomatic patients. But I don't know about the symptomatic patients. In four
Yeah,
or
they
five
don't
centers,
allow.
yeah, they don't allow. So we are in MP also, we have one center, COVID treatment center. So there they are giving to the asymptomatic people, but not to the symptomatic people. So that's the thing which is happening.
uh, so you know, now what has happened, like government tells people to home quarantine, so we have a
Yes,
chance to treat patient.
true.
Earlier what used to happen, even you have a symptoms or you don't have a symptoms, BMC
Huh.
used to take patient and they used to hospitalize.
Yes.
So earlier also I had a two patient of COVID positive who have come from the London. So he has very mild symptoms like sore throat and all. But as soon as he called up BMC, then he had to admit in the Saifi hospital. And there, you know, of course, they have not given that time HCQ and AZ and all this thing. They had just given him vitamin C and all. By that time, I had
Mhm.
given him arsenic,
Okay.
but he was okay. But you cannot prove no arsenic as it is when you don't have a symptoms and you are treating. So whether as it is without that also patient becomes negative in a symptomatic patient.
True.
without arsenic also. So you cannot prove that whether really arsenic is working or not unless if they have a symptoms and we are giving the medicine that way.
Yes. So yeah, you
So
were
that is
describing bryonia. Did you get that?
that my patient, yeah. So recently that my patient is in Kandivali,
Mm-hmm.
and his sister is my patient in South Mumbai, and they are into homeopathy and natural thing only. So this person is also Go Sevak.
Mm-hmm.
So he still now never used any allopathic medicine. He just treated himself with the natural thing only. So here also he was refusing to do test also. So
Mm-hmm.
he had a fever when he had a his niece's wedding, but he couldn't attend. So that because of fever. So he had a 99-degree temperature and around 100. So it was there for one day, and then he was okay for 2-3 days, and suddenly fourth day he had a 101 and 202 fever. So I immediately told him that this is the sign of COVID, because I have seen initially you have a temperature for one day and after 2-3 days you get a shoot up of the fever. But he was just refusing to do test. And day before yesterday only he did it.
Okay.
So by the time his fever went away, so just I'm reading his. So he had a temperature, but he doesn't have a external heat. He didn't have a chill. He didn't have a perspiration. And I asked him not to take a paracetamol.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't take paracetamol. He had a large quantity of thirst, and we used to have a warm water. And he had a desire to just lie down with the closed eyes. He doesn't want to get disturbed. So all these rubrics I had taken, and I gave him Bryonia 1M, and it worked for him. And in between, what happened? Like her sister told me, I had, because this is my not a regular patient. This is my patient's brother. So that my patient told me like he has an emotional setback. That's why he had a fever and all these things. She told me about the stories, because she takes regularly homeopathic treatment. So in between I was confused, like whether it is because of that or not. But then I was thinking then Steffi Segria, and because of her emotional breakup. But when I spoke to him, he said, I don't have that kind of thing. I don't have an emotional breakup. So I trusted him only, and I gave Bryonia, and it worked well.
Okay.
So in 2 days, his fever went down. So I can show his Hindi ka. He writes me on this. I have on WhatsApp. You can see. I don't know. You can see?
No.
No. Now?
No.
No.
We can see the phone but can't read.
Acha. Okay, fine. Let it be. It's not.
Yeah, okay. Because of the camera, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
that's
of the camera.
nice.
Yeah. So this case was also nice that way. So many times, you get confused also whether we should go with the mind rubrics or emotional rubrics and all this thing. So when sometimes, their patient's relatives tell something, sometimes patient tells you something else, all this confusion happens.
Mm-hmm.
This has
Yeah.
recently happened to me. That's why am I discussing.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's really nice, whatever you have shared and your
Yeah.
experience. And guys, I want to tell you that please, I will share the link with you. It's also on Dr. Sonal's Facebook profile. You can watch that the whole setup which they have done in NSCI where she has worked, and you can also watch her talking to Barkha Dutt. So it was really nice, and the whole setup was really nice, and your presentation was also very interesting, Dr. Sonal. It was a very, I know it's a very vast subject, and you have summarized
Yeah, I know.
everything in mollusks. So a few people who are new to sensation and group differentiation, they might feel that it was you might not get everything. So I just suggest you to read more about mollusks. But mollusks are really very, very interesting remedies and very useful in day-to-day practice. So you
Yes.
will get a lot of
Usually,
cases.
mollusks are very mild, yielding. You
Yeah,
can see that kind of patient, and usually you confuse with the plant remedies also.
yeah, definitely.
So this is in evolutionary chart. It is at little lower level,
Mm-hmm.
and in column wise, it comes in second column.
Okay.
Where second column is a usually expression of water and earth element.
Mm-hmm.
So if you I don't know how many of you have read about Mahesh Gandhi's book and his evolutionary chart and all. So all
Yes.
this thing, I cannot tell you in 1 hour
In one go.
session, but you
Yes.
should read all these books so you can understand.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so very much for giving your
Thank
time,
you, all of you.
and it was wonderful. Thanks
Yeah.
again.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Special thanks to Dr. Jyoti and Neela.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
guys,
Thank
and
you.
have a great time. And keep sharing your feedback with us. Thank you, Dr. Sonal. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you, Yamini.
Yeah, most welcome. Bye bye. So guys, so many people were asking about the recording. So I will put it on YouTube very soon after the editing. It will take three or 4 days, and you can also watch other webinars which we have already done. Most of them are there on the YouTube. The YouTube channel's name is Asha Homeo Health Center. Thank you so much. Bye bye.